Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode. In the last episode, we were following Billy and Onair around, and let's continue their quests. So, if you remember from the last episode, they said they wanted to go back to Paldea, because they want to find somewhere with lots of water. Let's go visit Casaropa Lake. Now, Casaropa Lake is extremely big, but if I remember correctly, they should be on one of these two islands on the back here. Oh, come on, I didn't touch you at all. This island? I know they're on one of these two small islands. Just can never remember which one it is. Okay, it has to be the one over here. There they are. I saw them briefly load in. This may look like a puddle, but... Oh! Look, Billy! Look at this puddle! This is no puddle, my dearest Onair. This is the famed Casaropa Lake, the largest lake in Paldea. You are telling me this is a lake? Surely it can't be more than a pond. You need to know the difference between a lake and a pond. Say, Billy, what's the difference between a lake and a pond anyway? I'm not sure, dearest Onair. We Goritifi don't tend to clutter our heads with such trivia. Common knowledge. Why, it's the commoner we always see around. You are right. Your eyes do not deceive you. It is the commoner we always see around. While we have you, dear commoner, do tell, what exactly is the difference between a pond and a lake? Their size? Ah, of course! Most impressive! You are as well versed in common knowledge as I do hoped. It is our duty as Goritifi to return the kindness we are given. Or more specifically, return that kindness with fine items. We get 10 pearl strings. Now do pay attention, dear commoner. Happiness is like a body of water. It can be a puddle, a pond, or even a lake. It all depends on how you think about it. That's my dearest Onair, taking the knowledge of someone just taught you and putting it on display right in front of them. Come now, Billy. I do like to scale a lofty mountain with pure white snow, as pure as lofty as the ideals of our company. Pewee! That it is true that Paldea reality has the purest, loftiest ideas. Dearest Onair, you truly are an extraordinary Goritifi. Now, let's go and enjoy some, Gato. Oh, while watching ice Pokemon flog on top of a snowy mountain. Now, this location is probably their hardest to find. They mention a snowy mountain. That would be a, Gistio Mountain. The problem is, there's a lot of snow here. So you have a lot of ground to cover. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they should be located around this side of the mountain. So you want to come up here and you want to go in roughly a north direction. Like I said, this is probably the hardest location to find them in because of how vague their answer is. Because, like, yes, they're going to the Snowy Mountain, and there's only one massive Snowy Mountain in Paldea, but they don't give you an exact location. So if you don't know where they are, you could be running around this mountain for like an hour or so trying to find them. Stone, and there they are. Oh! A worldly of silver white, as far as the eye can see. Truly a view worthy of a Gritify. Sure it is, and the cold is no match for these clothes you prepared for me, dearest Onea. Of course, they are made from the highest quality materials by the highest quality brand, after all. I feel sorry for people who climb this mountain in anything less. Can it be? Our dearest commoner returned to us once more. You are right, your eyes do not deceive you. Our dearest commoner has returned to us once more. Look, dearest Onea! Look at how thin the material on our dearest commoner's clothes is! Oh my! That's awfully flimsy, isn't it? Say, Billy, do you suppose commoners have an easier time dealing with the cold? I'm not sure, but I have heard that commoners say we Gritify line our pockets with money. Perhaps that means high quality of our clothing is unusual to them? If all commoners dress like our dearest one here, then they must simply be used to the cold. Billy, you are true etiquette! And for this, I shall grant you the Gold Onair Award! Yes! It's our duty as Gritify to lend a hand to the struggling common folk. And in that spirit, I grant you these fine items. Hang in there and tough out the cold. Get 10 nuggets. Now, listen carefully, dear commoner. You may have heard the saying, cold hands, warm heart. Don't be fooled. It's a load of hogwash. You must never forget that. That's my dearest Onair. Your optimisms are coming off more or off the cuff by the day. Come now, Billy. It's about time to repeat to come to a close. I want to finish it with a look down the center point of Paldea. Pewee, even the most extraordinary places are worthy of being looked down upon by you. You really are an extraordinary Gritify, Onair. We probably can't get into the Great Crater, but let's make a request to the League just in case. So here, this one is not really hard, but it's extremely vague. As they mentioned looking down the crater. Well, in order to find them, you want to go to about East Mendoza. This is the closest fast travel point you can get to their location. And you want to climb up the mountain. Let's climb to the top of Area 0. When you reach the top of it, this is where Billy and Onair will be, basically looking over the school. You can also find wild Garchomps flying around up here. Dearest Onair. Oh! This is the very center of Paldea. What an enormous crater! That's exactly right, dearest Onair. This right here is the Great Crater of Paldea. It seems we have a new adventure to quench my wonderbus. Billy, come, let's begin our descent. We mustn't, dear Onea! Entering the crater is strictly forbidden! I petitioned the League for access, but to no avail! I beg your pardon, they won't even let a Goretify enter. They won't even let a Goretify enter! But this was to be the conclusion to our retreat, and we have been as good as gold and better. I never imagined there would be something in this world off limits to a Goretify. Why, is that the commoner who can't seem to get enough of us? You are right, your eyes do not deceive you. It's that commoner who can't get enough of us. Say, dear commoner, have you entered this crater before, perchance? I have. Rags to riches! The commoner had the fortune to enter the crater, but the Goretify have not. Well then, it seems we have no choice but to duel. There it is! Onair's favorite pastime, challenging others to a duel like a thunderbolt from the blue. But this really isn't the place for a battle. Let's head back down. Oh ho ho! Do inform me when you're ready to duel, commoner, as it's starting to rain. This must feel like a thunderbolt from the blue, but you should battle dear Onair. Lightning never strikes the same place twice after all. One last duel, what do you say? Sure. I, Onair, the president of Paldea Reality, will crush you, commoner. Let's take her on. Love how muddy Mendoza looks. So our starting Pokemon will be Aurora, level 65, Grass Subnormal with the ability Harvest, with the moves Energy Ball, Leaf Seed, Hyper Voice, and Grassy Terrain. Here comes our final Pokemon, Persian. Level 69, pure normal with the ability Limber, with the moves Payday, Slash, Thunderbolt, and Fake Out. Yep, she's going to be annoying with the Fake Out. Let's take it out with Hydro Steam. Oh, I have been absolutely trounced. You know, I have never had time to calm down, and I finally think I get it now. And of course, the rain's starting to pick up. Goretify, commoners. In the end, we are all just people. There's nothing separating us, and it's starting to rain in game 2. Ooh, fitting. Why did it take me so long to realize something so simple? I am so embarrassed. I wish I could crawl under a rock and hide. I couldn't literally crawl under a rock, of course, but you know what I mean. Oh, Onea. You were following us around to teach us that, weren't you? Yes. As expected, I'm not sure why I even asked. I can't express my appreciation enough, but I hope these fine items can suffice. She'll give us 25 big nuggets. You received the Goretify case. Now then, Billy, I feel as though I have grown as a person during this trip. Starting tomorrow, I am turning over a new leaf. I will resume my work as CEO, holding nothing back. Pewee! Learning from your failures like a pro. You really are an extraordinary Goretify. Now, since you've taught us a little something, I'll teach you a little something. Oh no, that was Billy speaking. Oops. The oh no emote. Right then, adios. And they are gone. That brings an end to their quest line. So with that, we will end the episode here, and I will meet you back in Paldea. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already. Leave a comment down below on your thoughts this episode, and share the videos, that way more people can discover my content, help the channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.